What's up, everybody? Today we are going to do our Sector 3 Conquest Guide. As you've been running this series, we should be doing Sector 1 and Sector 2. There's both videos out for that. We're going to do Sector 3. I'm going to show you that these are the Sector feat teams I use. And also, we're going to check the global feats, show you where you should be at, where you should be doing to catch up, and all the information you need to get a red crate this season. All right, let's go ahead and get over there, all right? All right, these are the teams I use right now. All right, so Iden, adapt or die. Basically any Iden team, but you don't want any team that has a leader ability with her because she gets bonuses and stuff. So you don't want that. You want her to be able to survive a little bit. Okay. All right. Now this next one is like a double one, right? You need Stab and Rex to survive, right? So I just throw any. You can throw any GL with Rex and Stab. And I use Leia. Leia is real durable, survivable. And I use Leia, and boom. You can do 3 battles a day or 4 battles a day, and that's done. You only have to do 10 of those. All right? CLS, speed down. CLS gives you speed down on this. And CLS is a good conquest team. It can run through anything, basically. And then we have Inquisitors. Both, let's see, I think it's the 8th brother and the 5th brother. No, the 5th and the 7th. They give you speed down as well. So you have 2 speed down teams right here. All right. So on these sector feats, we're going to try to get all 4 done. So you can get all the points. We're not skipping one anytime this time around. Okay. And let's go ahead. If you guys are just tuning in, you haven't seen our Sector 1 video, we'll go ahead and go over the global feats as well. All right. You have Night Sister team, Mandalorians, Bo. If you don't have Bo, you can still do a Mandalorian team. Has to be light side Mandalorians though. So that's where it gets tricky. Imperial Remnant. Any Imperial Remnant team will work. If you have the new ones, you can stick them in there. Easy money. Okay. And like I said, we've been using Inquisitors about every section of this conquest. Sector 1, Sector 2, now Sector 3. So we've been using a lot of those. There's a really good conquest team. So let's go over. Let's get back into the game. So let's go over where you should be. Now I've divided. This is where you should be. We should be hitting the gold path on Sector 3. Everybody should be hitting the gold path. Should be done with it about mid-range of Sector 3. Inquisitors. Boom. We only need a couple more battles and that's done. Right? We still have to do the JML cheese right there with Tarkin to get the crate chance. Mandalorians we still have to do. What is that? Imperial Remnant. Yeah, I'm a little slacking on the Night Sisters and Imperial Remnant. I still need to get those done. I was farming some Datacrons and I'm farming some other teams. So I didn't get that done. So I need to get that done. So usually those are my last 2, Imperial Remnant and Night Sisters. But don't be like me. Get them done. 3 a day. And then about the end of the week, you should be done with that. All right, let's go ahead and get into Sector 3, shall we? All right, I just want to go over the sector feats. We already went over them. I already talked about them. So as you say, I just want to show you guys that. Speed down right there. Captain Rex surviving. Stab surviving. And then adapt or die 35 times. Just want to show you that real quick. All right, we did get Vanguard. So I went ahead and equipped that on there. So we're facing a little Old Republic here, right? Now, we're going to go ahead and run that Leia team I was talking about. So all you're going to do, I already have the tabs up here, so we're just going to grab it. So, a microphone. I can see. All right, we're just going to grab this. Boom. Let's go. You can do this team 3 or 4 times. I like to show you a little bit of footage when I mention a team. Or it'd be a real short video, wouldn't it? So. All right, let's do this. It's basically audible. Now you can bring Mon Mothma as the 5th, since Leia is pretty tanky. There, I'm gonna take it off auto. They're tearing us up right now. Okay. Let's get somebody out. Thank you. Candy's pissing me off over here. We're pretty tanky right now. But Candy's whooping our butt. We should have yeeted him. Alright. Let's get Leia in here. There we go. Get their ass out of here. They've had too many turns. There we go. Now let's put it back on auto. Anytime you got Candy in there, you want to get Candy out because we just kept turn meter after turn meter. Frenzy after frenzy. Leia does have a revive. If anybody would die on your team. You can bring Mon Mothma in. She can revive Rebel fighters. Okay. That's once for you guys. Just do that 2 more times. Boom. You're done with that. Alright, y'all. We did our 3 Leia battles. I went ahead and did 1. Showed you guys. And then they did 3. I'm not going to show you the footage just because, you know, it's just, you know, same thing. But you can use any GL there. And as you see on the screen, you're 3 out of 10. You can do 4 battles, 3 battles a day. Get that done, right? So, or you can use refreshes, build the stamina back up. So there it is right there. So now we're going to work on CLS and Iden, all right? All right, so we're going to use CLS. Now, you got to pick and choose where you use Iden, right? My Iden's team's a little weak, so I'll pick and choose where I use, but CLS is pretty strong. So we're facing an Old Republic team again. I'm going to try to get out Candy, because I don't want him doing nothing funky. All right, you die, son. All right, can we get the taunt off? Thank you. Let's go here. Boom. Thank you. Also, you can do crit chance up. This will help with the crit chance as well. So you get a little bit of the global feats as well. And then, boom. All right. All right, let's see where we're sitting at. Okay, 3 and 3. We didn't get the speed down that time. I think they just died too quickly. All right, I'm still show you some more footage. Let's see if I can get that speed down for you guys. I think it might be in CLS basic. We'll check real quick. All right, let's see. We got to stun somebody. Okay. Let's see if we can get it. Win me. Speed down right there. Got it. All right, there we go. With Han, there you go. Big hit, big hit. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so it looks like it's in the basic. So you get the speed down there. Boom. We got the golden challenge path. So now you don't have to do that no more if you don't want to. Unless you see a good data disc or something like that. But other than that, you don't have to do the gold path anymore. Just pick and choose. Like these are the same teams. And then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick and choose now. So we're probably going to go in the lighter path. And go from there. Alright, we'll do one more battle of CLS. And then we'll show you some item teams, okay? Alright, so we didn't get adapt or die. So what I will do, we'll wait till we get to the bonus nodes. That is the team you'll run. It did freeze. Rare. But we're going to use Inquisitors. We already wasted 4 energy. Don't do what I do. So let's go and do this. Boom. Wizards are a really good team. Like I said, we'll run the troopers with Iden. Look on the bonus nodes. Makes life a lot easier. If you're farming data crons, you can do the back-to-back there, like double. But we did waste 40 energy, so which sucks. But sometimes it happens. Sector 2, I didn't burn any energy. And this one, for the video purposes, I already wasted 40. So, see what happens. Alright, let's see how much speed down we got. Alright, speed down, we're up to 21. So you'll get this really quick with the Inquisitors. Because you have 2 characters that can burn through it. Like, we're not facing a lot of people here. So we're going to run this a couple more times. And then we'll get to the mini boss and then the final boss for you guys. All right. All right, we are back. So we did get the Inquisitors global feat done. Boom, check mark. Good to go. So on Sector 3, you got the, if you're following my guide, you got the gold path, and then you got the Inquisitor feat. Both done. So you're making really good progress. So on this feat, we don't have Balin, so we're going to skip the Balin feat. It's only 2 points, so it's not going to kill us. Now we only use light side. So what I like to use anytime I see a star killer, I'll bring JMK in. Just so you're not wasting energy. You smack his shit and then we call it a day. All right. So this is all I do. So we go right here. We're going to go and yeet you. A reason we yeet you here is because she has a revive. Oh, I should have brought Ahsoka in for that. All right, that'll do it. Oh my god, girl, die. All right, can you die, please? Thank you. All right, we'll go all in on Star Killer now. You don't want to get his ultimate. There we go. Boom, baby. There we go. So it gives you a light side. You can use other light side teams. Leia, JML, no go. Because Luke has a clause. If Mara Jade's there, it doesn't go well. So, all right. So we're gonna do more Inquisitors. So we can get these sector feats done. So we're 25 out of 50, speed down. And then like I said, on the bonus nodes, we're going to use Iden. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and run it through until we get to the final boss. And then we'll do the final boss for you guys. And what you can do is mix and match some of your global feats in. Like I'll probably run some Imperial Remnant. I'll run some Night Sisters. Actually, Night Sisters will probably be on a bonus node. Imperial Remnant, I'm fine with. Mandalorians, I'll run those 2. And then I'll just finish it up with the Inquisitors. All right. All right. I'll see you guys at the final boss. All right. We finally made it to the final boss. So the feats are Gungans. We're going to skip that. I don't have Gungans built yet. And Bad Batch. Right? Okay. So we're going to bring Bad Batch in here. No, I don't have the new Bad Batch. It's got the oldies. All right, let's go. Not a good start. All right, let's see if we can get a stun on everybody. All right, let's see if we can get dark out. Nice. Now this might take a while. Yep. So rest of it you just put on auto, right? It does take a little bit. I'll get back to you when we get it finished here. All right, we finally beat that. That was the worst one ever. Took about 7 minutes with Bad Batch, but we finally beat it. All right, so just to recap. So we get through, you got through sector 3. We got 2 of the global feats done. Let's check our sector feats. So we did get the Inquisitor feat done. I still have to do the item one. We will do that probably tomorrow. I gotta do that on the bonus nodes. You got 3 of each for the Rex and the Stab. You could do 4 easily. All right, so that'll get you through. I am farming a little bit more Datacrons than more trying to get Conquest done. I'm trying to mix and match because we do have 2 weeks. So trying to mix and match of that. So make sure we have enough materials for the new set. So as you see here, we're on sector 4. All right, so the crit chance down, we're at 46 out of 100. Mandalorians, we need to do work on these 3 bottom ones majorly. I got most of the big ones done. And then you just have to get the disc on one of them, and the tech boost on the other one. All right, so like I said, I'm trying to mix and match right now. So basically those are the teams you need, like, it'll get you through this right now. Like I said, I do have to work on a little bit of my global feats. That's probably what I'll do tomorrow, is get them up and running. More of those. I'll at least try to do 3 a day. 3 of each. So that is your global ones right there. The sector 3 feats right here. Like I said, we already got the speed down, so we're done with that. You can still use CLS for the crit chance. And then Leia with the Rex and Stab. You do 3 a day, 3 tomorrow, and 3 the next day. And then you do 1 more, and then you're done with it. All right, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are liking the videos, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Help the channel grow a little bit. Like I said, this is the first time I've done these Conquest videos. We're testing the water with them. See if people like them or not. If they are, we will continue doing them. But that is what we're doing so far right now. All right, but until next time, we will see you guys. I should have the Thursday one done like Thursday evening, maybe Thursday 11 p.m. The sector 4, and by Friday you'll have 5 days of Conquest. You should have everything. You should be getting close to Red Crate. You might have to finish some global feats, but other than that, you can farm Datacrons Saturday, Sunday, Monday for GAC. That's how I do it. Or I might spend a little bit more extra crystals and farm them Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 4 and 4. And then when GAC starts, I'll get back to Conquest. But that's how I do things. All right, guys. Until next time, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Help the channel grow. And then we will see you guys next time on the Conquest video. Peace out, Cub Scouts.